who drew a picture of herself, drawing a picture of herself. That is the most, to this day, I tell people out there, like, bruh, she drew I'm a tattoo artist in school. She drew a picture of herself, drawing a picture of herself.
Yeah. I still have all that work too.
That's crazy. So when does art come in your life?
Ooh, from my memory, as early as kindergarten. I remember the first thing I remember drawing that looked decent to me was an elephant, and that was in kindergarten.
Wow.
And from there, I was just always good in art, doing collages and stuff. That was just something that I always liked to do, randomly. And a few members in my family draw also.
Also, you think it's hereditary?
Yeah.
Did you see your mom draws too, or just the other side of the film, you see it and you're more comfortable with it?
I saw my uncles on my mom's side, her brothers, they drew. So yeah, I believe it came from that side.
So in kindergarten, you drew I can't draw an elephant now. At 34, I can't draw an elephant.
An elephant.
And you said, this is pretty good. Okay, so when does it go from you drawing an elephant? When does it go like, I kind of know high school, you use all them gifted programs. So like, even before that, when is it like, man, I'm pretty, like I'm good, like I'm probably better than the rest of my people, my peers.
Middle school. Yeah. Just drawing cartoon characters, really, in cars. I'm a visual artist. Like, if I look at it and I draw stuff like that. But yeah, it started in middle school, and that's when I started drawing faces. So I started studying faces, and that's what I now specialize in, portraits.
Big fat, you see, I'll be having stuff peeking out my arms. It's from her. It's jazz work. People like, God, dog. My portraits is just bigger than y'all portraits because I'm a bigger person than y'all.
Yeah.
Okay, so you start drawing. Faces is kind of hard. I watch a lot of tattoo shows. They say faces are so hard. You think it's just a gift that you can just like?
I don't know. I mean, starting off, it's not easy. From going from pen and paper to tattoo is definitely a big transition.
Okay.
But I always like to draw people. Just looking at magazines and studying their faces. I didn't start off like how I am now. Let me say that, because I wish I could redo my first portrait. But yeah, it takes time. Shout
out to this person. She's sorry.
I don't know, but I wish I could do it over.
Okay, so I'm not gonna jump in. I'm not gonna get to the tattooing part yet. Okay, so you in so you already knew when you was in middle school. You already knew when you get to high school, you was going straight into the art program. With the art, I don't know, not program, but you know the.
I didn't know I was going to end up in AP art.
Okay.
Yeah. That was like the, I guess, college course, as they would say.
Correct.
I didn't know I was going to end up there, and I didn't know it was going to take me to where it took me. Okay. Like, because I learned a lot, and I'm still using what I learned from those classes.
Those things.
Yeah.
So you at OW, you move around, you jazz, you cool. Because did you have any problems at OW?
No.
Because I don't think so. I'm like, you had like.
I stay in my own lane.
Yeah,
I'm still that way.
Yeah, you stay out the way. Just that now that everybody's coming after you, jazz.
I can't go nowhere.
You be like, hey, why you here? Take your baby to the doctor. I want to know, did you have an opening on
I can't go nowhere, man.
But it's like the blessing and the curse.
Yeah, you're right. It has its pros and cons, yeah.
It's the blessing and the curse. Okay, so you get there. So what happens? So you're in regular art class and your teacher says, Jasmine, what we have you doing is too easy for you. We need to put you in AP art. How was that transition?
Man, it was different. I learned so many different things. But yeah, let's see. The Staleys, I really liked them. They treated me like family.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know who that is.
The art teachers at OW.
Okay.
Well, they were the art teachers. They may be retired now.
Okay.
I know Mr. Staley was at Claflin, I believe. Hope I'm not saying it wrong, but yeah, they were good at what they do.
Oh, they were husband and wife?
Yeah, husband and wife. I started out in Mrs. Staley class. That was like the beginners. Then ended up in the AP, which was her husband's. So that was like the college course, and it took me far.
And you say they were very they treated you, they took you. Cause I'm gonna tell you something about, hey, that's the rest of us don't mind us jobs. So like y'all had like y'all own, cause there wasn't like a lot of people in that class, four or five.
In the AP class, AP. No, it was a handful. Like you say, about 4 or 5. Yeah.
Cause to be honest, the only artist that I can remember if it's not artists, I just don't know you. I'm sorry. That I remember from on W that like really stood out was you and Marco.
Yeah.
Y'all are the only two that I can say that like, I don't know whether I just took it more serious than everybody else, but y'all two are the only two, and I can see that later on y'all profession, seeing the art still plays a role.
Yeah. Me and Marco did a lot together.
Okay.
Art-wise, yeah. We did a painting. I don't know if it's still there or not because it was back in 05.
Okay.
We did
shout out class 05.
Yeah, shout out class 05. We did a cafeteria in North. We airbrushed and painted that wall together.
Wow.
Yeah, and he finished it off because I left and went to Connecticut.
Okay.
But yeah, we did some, and you know the newspaper building. We were supposed to do that, but I forgot what happened with that. But yeah, he was my partner for a while.
Okay. Did nothing wrong, man. I did not know that. Okay, so get the art. You loving art. So I want to go to, because it's crazy how I be knowing stuff about people that never say nothing about. I remember didn't your art go into like the state fair competition?
I think I did state fair, and started at state fair.
Okay.
From state fair, we sent that off to like a national thing, and that took me to Miami for the national art. Like me and Jerry Govan, top 2 artists on the East Coast. We won the competition and went to Miami. Took us to Miami.
Then I know that. Hey. This ain't a regular tattoo artist, guy. This ain't just
It's a lot of work.
It's a lot of work.
A lot of work put into it.
Okay, and all this going on. What grade are you in? 12 or 11?
12th grade at that time.
I don't know who Jerry Govan is, so I hope.
You don't know Jerry Govan?
I don't know who Jerry Govan is.
Okay.
He went to Dub too?
It's female.
It's a female. She went to the Dub?
Yeah.
Oh, I do know Jerry Govan.
Yeah.
Jerry, I'm sorry. Jerry, I'm sorry. I can't so far too.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jerry.
Yeah.
I think, dang, I feel bad. I didn't know Jerry Drew.
Yeah. A couple of us, let's see, it was Marco, it was Jerry. Who else was in that class?
See, Marco class of 04
Brandon Hicks.
Brandon Hicks was drawn like that too?
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
It was a good bit of us. Well, a handful.
Okay.
But me and Jerry, it was some other females. I can't remember their name.
Okay.
But me and Jerry went to that national competition. Yeah.
And how was that to? Because I guess the between you go like on vacation, but how was that to know that my talent provided me the means to come here? How was that feeling?
Man, I honestly didn't think I was gonna make it. I didn't even want to enter the competition. My grandma, she put me in it.
Shout out, grandma.
Yeah. Thank you, Granny. I didn't want to do it because I didn't think my work was up there too. I was looking at everybody else like, man, ain't no way. And to this day, I still look at my work like that. Like, I don't see what y'all see because I'm still working on building, advancing every day, trying to make my work better than what it is from yesterday. So I don't see what everybody else sees. So I didn't think I was going to that competition. Winning that competition at all.
That's just the artist in you.
Yeah.
It'll never be good. It'll be you be like, oh, I wish I could. That's just a profession. Well, you know what? Give me that.
Yeah.
I want an artist to be profession versus artist like, ooh, I'm great.
Yeah.
You don't want that. So how was the trip to Miami? How did your family feel? Obviously, it sounded like your family was very supportive. Of your work.
Yeah, they are. We spent a week down there, and they were all excited for me. Yeah, it was different. It was hot as hell because we left in February, so I had a coat. I had on a coat. I got to Miami. They was wearing shorts and tank tops.
That's Miami.
I was burning up, and that was my first time there. So it was a different experience. We stayed down there for a week.
That is definitely Miami. That's a whole different vibe there. Yeah. Okay, so you get to Miami. You enjoyed it. You say you won. Did you win that, or how would you place in that?
I can't remember where I placed, but I won $1,500. So that was a lot.
We up.
That was a lot for an 18-year-old.
Yeah.
At that time. So yeah.
That's a lot for an adult right now. Hey, let me get a competition. I can win $1,500. I'm taking that.
Yeah.
Okay. So you come back. So what happened? So in February, so you graduate.
Indeed.
All right, this time is going to college for art even in your mind, or what's going on in Jazz head during that time?
I'm gonna be honest. I was never a school person, but I did when